September has a lot to live up to in the world of Xbox news. Taking a look ahead to everything it has in store, I'd have to say I fancy its chances to do just that. So here's a quick look at the month ahead.
To kick things off, Xbox players looking for a truly immersive sound experience should keep an ear out for the release of the Xbox Stereo headset on September 21st. This lightweight headset is built for comfort with ultra-soft, extra-large ear cups to make it as snug as possible and on-ear controls to make it super easy to adjust on the fly. But while it might be lightly built, it's a true heavyweight when it comes to sound quality, offering both high-fidelity spatial sound to really immerse you in the game's soundscape while still keeping your voice chat channels perfectly crisp and clear. We've left a link down below in the description if you're looking to order yourself a pair.
Let's be honest though, the make or break factor for any calendar month is the new games it's bringing with it. Fortunately, September's got a pretty stunning lineup of its own. While racing fans might have their eyes firmly set on the horizon in anticipation of a certain game that rhymes with Schmorza, they can keep their engines running in the meantime with great titles like WRC 10. With the FIA World Rally Championship celebrating its 50th birthday this year, you'd better believe the new game has something special in store. Like a garage full of legendary cars and a history mode that lets you relive some of the most incredible moments from across the competition's history. With 4 new 2021 rallies, 6 historical ones, 20 legendary cars, and 120 special stages, the latest entry in the WRC series looks like it could be one for the ages.
And if you're up for a blast from the past, 2010's Sonic Colors is getting a gorgeous 4K remaster this month, giving a whole new generation of players a chance to take the iconic blue hedgehog out for a spin. The game takes place inside an interstellar amusement park created by the nefarious Dr. Robotnik as part of an exceptionally elaborate and reasonably deranged scheme that involves kidnapping aliens and, as always, tormenting our dear quill-covered friend. Fortunately, it also provides you with a chance to blaze a blue trail through a variety of wacky-themed worlds, including one made entirely out of cake, which is all I've ever really wanted. Really?
Keeping things colourful is the latest chapter in the Life is Strange tale, which stars a woman named Alex who can read and alter the emotional auras of everyone she meets. The series has already made a name for itself thanks to the emotional impact of its storytelling, and True Colours looks to be no exception. Troubled childhoods, estranged families, and all manner of trauma come into play over the course of this supernatural drama, as Alex does her best to bring some kind of comfort to those around her, which makes a nice change from the games where you just go around beating everyone up, to be honest.
If the recent return of Space Jam has got you all fired up about the idea of shooting hoops, then you'll be ecstatic to hear that NBA 2K22 is arriving in September as well. Although remember, this is real basketball, so there won't be any explosions or superpowers or an algorithmic Don Cheadle. But there will be a whole bunch of new additions and revisions of the on-court gameplay to make this the most authentic, most immersive basketball experience yet. From the totally revamped shot blocking system to the brand new signature combos. This looks all set to be the most spectacular bit of basketball action since Michael Jordan did his Stretch Armstrong thing.
And if you feel like adding a dash of chaos into your life this September, you should check out Lost in Random. This dark fairy tale takes place in a warped and gloomy fantasy world, where the Queen has decreed that every child's fate will be decided by a roll of the dice. Roll high and you're guaranteed a life of luxury, but turn up a 1 and you're straight out of luck. By teaming up with a living die named Dicey, you might just be able to turn the odds in your favour though. And if not, you still get to hang out with a cute little cubic dude. So this is one bet you can't really lose. He was a skater bird, we said see you later bird. But not for too much longer, because the game arrives on September 16th. Look, okay, I'm a gamer, not a lyricist, I'm doing my best here, okay? The important thing is that Skatebird is an incredibly cute little game where you play as an adorably plump, feathered fella with a passion for skateboarding. While your human is away at work, you'll amuse yourself by listening to some sweet tunes and busting out tricks on whatever household items happen to be nearby. Best of all, the game is kick-flipping its way onto Xbox Game Pass on day one.
And joining that free rolling bird on Xbox Game Pass the very next day will be the Shadow Spirit with the ninja skills, Aragami. In the second game, players will once again be darting through the darkness to take out enemies, although this time you won't be doing it alone, as you join forces with the Shadow Clan to drive the invading armies back out of your homeland. Playing solo or in co-op, with up to 2 equally sneaky friends, you'll get to learn all sorts of mystical techniques for defeating your enemies without making a sound.
When a game is as beloved as Diablo 2, the Lord of Terror himself can't keep it down for long, so it's no surprise to see it getting fully resurrected next month. The classic dungeon crawler series basically tasks you with cleaning up the mess left behind at the end of the first game, where the big bad was defeated, which is good, but then absorbed into the body of the warrior that bested him, which is much less good. While the visuals have been given a lush 4K polish, all of the game's many weapons, classes and items have remained exactly as they were the first time around, because when something is as gloriously not broke as Diablo 2, it doesn't need fixing.
If you're an Xbox Series X or S owner, then Sable should definitely be on the top of your 2021 shopping list. Although if you're an Xbox Game Pass member, you can just download it the day it comes out, so you know, that's a pretty good option too. Whatever way you get your hands on it though, this mysterious adventure game looks like it will be well worth your time. Playing as a young member of a nomadic clan, you've got to prove your worth by wandering through the game's reasonably stunning desert world. But rather than testing your mettle through combat, Sable is all about exploration and discovery, drawing you into its mystical world to see what secrets you can uncover. And if the trailers are anything to go by, they'll be well worth uncovering.
Thanks to a slick remaster, the Yakuza series detective spin-off Judgement found a whole new audience, many of whom are probably eager to start working on the next case. So it's a good thing Lost Judgment arrives this month. Playing once again as Takayuki Yagami, you'll search for clues, trailer suspects, and of course kick an unholy amount of bad guy butt along the way. And thanks to smart delivery, it even comes with a free next-gen upgrade for those of you who insist on the highest visual standards, while you're bare-knuckle boxing your way through the Japanese underworld.
While September is about to unload more new games than you could shake a stick at, it's also going to deliver a ton of awesome new updates and DLC for the Xbox games we love. Borderlands came sailing into Sea of Thieves at the end of August, but you'll still have the chance to earn yourself a specially themed ship to cause mischief in until September 7th. Plus, there are all sorts of challenges to complete, and pretty much all of them involve blowing stuff up.
Kicking off the month after that is State of Decay 2's new update, Homecoming, which sees you and your crew heading back to Trumbull Valley. This time around, the original game's location has been expanded into a full-blown open-world environment, complete with 6 new bases and a bunch of incredibly brutal new weapons.
Gamescom gave us a ton of upcoming Microsoft Flight Simulator stuff to keep on our radar, but touching down first is the 6th World Update, which covers Germany, Switzerland, and Austria. So if you want to soar over the Alps, check out the Berlin nightlife, or try out some new landing challenges while soaking up the Bavarian vibes, now you can.
And if you're in the mood for post-apocalyptic wastelands, Fallout 76 is going to let you bring that personal touch to the dystopia with the introduction of Fallout Worlds. The new mode lets you customize everything from your ammo supplies to the game's physics, enemy spawn points to the PvP rules and difficulty settings. So whatever you want Fallout 76 to be, it's just a few button presses away.
Ghostrunner's free-flowing, katana-slicing action already looked all kinds of cool, but now Xbox Series X and S players will be able to run, roll, slice and dice their way through the enemy hordes in up to 120 FPS, and with ray-trace lighting effects. So expect those nifty moves and neon glows to look better than ever.
Naturally, September also brought 4 more great games for Xbox Live Gold members to claim and dig into. Warhammer Chaosbane lets you tear into the forces of evil for some fantastical hacking and slashing with a few of your most battle-ready friends. You can't all call dibs on the Slayer though. But if you're looking for a slightly more vibrant land to explore, Mulaka invites you into a vast storybook realm inspired by Mexican folklore. Just watch out for the giant bugs, and you'll be fine.
The robotic stars of Zone of the Enders have all been given such a nice polish up for this HD collection that you could eat off of them. Don't though, they're full of guns and are super dangerous. And finally, if you're looking for some old school arcade fighting action, look no further than Samurai Shodown II. Think Tekken, but with samurai swords and every bit as excellent as that sounds.
So, what do you think? Have we convinced you that September might just be as packed full of awesome as August was, or are you refusing to get your hopes up? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to hear all of the latest news for the rest of September and beyond. Bye!